Welcome back, everyone. It's Kirok here. Welcome back to another episode of my Minecraft tutorial series. And on this episode, guys, we're going to cover a kind of a third variation on the pulse limiter. What I'll do first is I will build the pulse limiter I showed on the last episode. And I'll start by building that here. You see what it looks like. So the thing I liked about this pulse limiter is that, like the very first one I showed you, it works and does the exact same function, but it also allows for expandability, and I'll show you that. What I'll do is I'll build one on the side here that kind of gives you or demonstrates how you can expand it. Let's put that there and a lamp on the top. So this is the pulse limiter, excuse me, just like we built in the previous episode. If I click the button, you'll notice that the lamp just briefly blips out and turns off and then turns back on again. And this particular design can be expanded or extended, which is kind of cool. So I can actually increase the gap from the on to the on state again. So the gap meaning the off state. So let's show you how that works. The design is exactly the same, but we just extend it literally. So let's place one block here, which mimics that block. Another block here, there, and then, let's do this there. So we have, as you can see, it's basically an exact mirror. Now, let's place all the redstone wiring and everything that it needs in order to function. Put the repeater here, extend the repeater all the way to its max position or limit, and this time what we're going to do is we're going to bring the signal out a little further. Let's do it right here, it's fine. We'll put the lamp. So you can see the only difference between the two of these is that I've expanded this out, and it'll become clear why in a moment. So if I tap the button, you'll see that this does the exact same thing as that one. So you're going to ask, well, how do I expand or how do I extend this? Quite simple, really. We take away this block, and then instead of having the block there, we place, say, let's go with 2 extra blocks, and then another block here. Now we extend the wire along the top of these blocks and reconnect it. So as you can see, there's power going through, and it's the same principle as before. Power is coming from this torch, powering this block, powering the redstone dust on top of this block, all the way across the redstone wire to the final output. We need to now, the alternate path has to be connected. So what we do is we place 2 more repeaters, and we bring them to their max level as well. So now, if the other contraption kind of made sense, this one here now, you'll see it and you'll understand that all I've done is I've really extended through the use of repeaters the amount of time it takes a signal to go through this area. So if I press now, watch what happens with the light. There's a much larger gap. Watch this one. Quick little blip. Much longer gap with the light being off. So now I have the ability to take this pulse limiter that I built in the previous episode, and I basically have the ability to extend it so that I get a bigger gap or a smaller gap. And all I would need to do is basically remove this, add another block there, reconnect my wiring, place another repeater at max setting. Let's pick that guy up. There we go. And we will have an even larger gap now. And you can modify or change this, I guess, as much as you like by adding more repeaters or even going in and altering... Oh, rain! Altering the setup of these repeaters here. And that's pretty much it. Yeah, so I hope you guys enjoyed that. It was, not a big or huge change, but now you can visually see, compared side by side, the difference in the function of the pulse limiter and the gap in between the on state and on state, in other words, the off state. So I hope you guys enjoyed this episode, Ended off on a little bit of a rainy day, but hope you guys come back for the next episode. And on that one, I will show you the next new contraption. See you guys soon. Bye for now.